Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So my camera is actually blinking right now because I film backwards, so hopefully I get through the intro. But welcome back to my channel. Today's look is going to be a very soft and like, I don't know why I'm into like spring colors lately, but I am. So it's going to be like a very soft pink on the eyes, a little bit of blue in the waterline to kind of play off of the pink a little bit. So if you guys want to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so let's get started. I already did my foundation and my eyebrows because I did it in my last video. So if you want to see how I do my foundation, or if you guys want a separate foundation routine, let me know because I will record that for you. Basically did everything but my eyeshadow, and I also like bronzed up my skin a little bit. The look that I'm going for is, since I have like a blush colored shirt and like some blue on, I don't know, like I think I want to do some sort of a soft cut crease, something like that. I do want to like expand what I've been doing lately, so we'll try. So I think the first thing that I am going to do, like I always do, I always dip into my Boudoir eyes from Too Faced. I always pick up the top color right here, the Bond shade, because it's so perfect to set all of your eye. So let me actually zoom you guys in and then I'm going to get started. Alright, so let's go ahead and put some of this on your eye with like a flat, fluffy brush. So I just laid down the bone color on my face so that all the other colors can pop. You know how I do it. I'm going to be picking up my just blending in brush, and I'm going to be taking the color Beaches and Cream from Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to be throwing that into my crease. 'Cause I can fly. Alright, the next transition color that I'm going to try is this color right here in the Tartelette palette. And it is the color Caregiver. It's like a very light purpley color, but it's more along like the pink lines that I'm trying to go for. So that's what we're going to put right over the Beaches in Cream, just to give it more of like a pink look. You guys are probably like, why does she use so many crease colors? I really like to mix colors around, and a really great trick if you have problem with blending your eyeshadow is the more crease colors you put down and the more blending you do, the easier it is to blend darker colors out later on. It just is so much more seamless. So that's just a tip in case you were wondering. Let's go ahead and start darkening it up a little bit. So I think I'm going to take, I think I like this color a little bit better. It's a little bit more on the purpley side, but that's okay. I'm going to be taking this color right here, and it is by Makeup Geek as well. This is the color Cupcake. So I'm going to be taking some of this Cupcake shade and putting it right into my crease over the colors that I just put down. That's the color that I needed. Sometimes you think something's going to be too dark or not the right color, and then when you put it on your eyes, it just totally different. And I'm going to make sure to leave my lid as blank as possible because I'm going to be putting some concealer on it later to really clean it up and show like a very soft cut crease. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of the Caregiver color one more time on the same brush, and I'm just going to run over the edges of the Cupcake color that I just put down, just to soften up any harsh lines that I may have created, just to help it blend out that much more, you know. I'm going to be taking a little bit more of a precise blending brush, the Morphe E22. And I'm going to go back into my Chart Lid palette, and I'm going to be picking up this shade, and it's called Natural Beauty. It's a little bit darker, a little bit more on the pinkier, I'm sorry, the more purpley side. And I'm just going to focus that right here in my crease. You know, even though I'm wearing very pinky colors, and that's kind of the look that I'm going for, it's alright if you use colors that are a little bit off from what you're trying to achieve, because like I said, when you put it on your eye, it looks totally different, especially against the outfit that you're wearing. It really will play off of those colors. So even though it's a little bit more purpley, it might look pink just because of my shirt. And then other times if I'm wearing purple, it'll look more purpley. So just try it out. The worst that can happen is that you don't like it and you get to take it off. That is the beauty of makeup, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm just gonna focus that in here just a little bit more, and then that's really gonna be it. I don't want to be doing too much on my eyes because, like I said, I want this look to be soft and yet you can see some color. So I don't know, I've been into like very powdery pinky looks lately, so I guess that's what I'm going for today, is a very powdery pinky look. Now I'm going to just take my blending in brush, no product on it at all. I'm kind of like dusting off on the side here any product that it may have. And I'm just going to run over everything and just really blend it out really quickly. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of concealer and go over my lid. And I'm just taking a flat concealer brush to do this. So I just put some Shape Tape on the back of my hand. I'm using the color Light. I'm going to try not to go too far up in the crease, but I am going to cover most of my lid. Little product goes such a long way with this, I can tell already. I should have put less product on. Oh well. So now I'm going to take the concealer and also drag it out a little bit to kind of like create that cut crease all the way across. Alright, I don't even know if I'm doing this right, but I'm just gonna go with it because makeup is like about experimenting, you know? You know what? I need a smaller brush. I'm going to be taking the angled one. It's like an angled flat brush. And I'm going to be doing this because I think it might be easier. There you go. That's much better. I think I was just using too big of a brush. Okay, I don't know if I did that right, but as you can see, I kind of covered my lid with concealer and did it all the way to the end so it can kind of create like a very soft cut crease. And now I'm just going to work on blending everything. Alright, so now I'm going to take the E22 again, and I'm going to go in with this soft color Force of Nature. And I'm going to mix that with Natural Beauty, which is this color right here. And I'm going to go into the crease and I'm going to start blending away. But I'm going to make sure to blend like in the shape that I created with the concealer. So winging it out right here. Here we go. Get this color one more time in the buff, and I'm just going to put that over my lids. So I'm just going to pat that over the concealer that I have put down, and it's really going to make that pop. I just pack this on and then blend it out a little bit. That's the beauty of this brush. You can really use it to do both. I am going to take the Boudoir palette one more time from Too Faced, and I'm going to pick Fuzzy Handcuffs. It's like another like soft pinkish purple color, but it's softer than the other colors that I've been using, so hopefully it will be perfect to kind of like blend everything out and bring it all together. And I think that's exactly what I'm getting, so I'm very happy right now. I'm just picking up the buff color and adding a little bit more right here because I feel like there's more white on this side than there is on this side, so just fixing that real quick. Okay, I'm gonna just continue blending. There's a lot of blending when it comes to eyeshadow, so take your time. So now I'm going to leave the top of the eyes kind of alone because they're looking pretty good. This is exactly what I was going for, kind of like a very soft cut crease and a nice neutral light lid. And now we're going to do some liquid eyeliner. So I'm going to use my NYX liquid liner. What in the heck? I think this is starting to dry out on me. I've had it for a while. Just not happy with my eyeliner today. This eyeliner is now taking over my eyes. Alright, I had to shut the camera off and go do my liner off of camera because I don't know what it is, but I could not do my liquid eyeliner today. Don't know, but whatever. This is what we came out with. So now I am going to do my bottom lash line. So I'm going to take my Morphe. I'm going to do my bottom lash line. I'm going to take my Morphe E36, my smallest blending brush ever, and I'm going to take a little bit of this Force of Nature color and put that right underneath my lash lines all the way to the wing. And I'm also going to put some Natural Beauty on top. Next, I'm going to be taking the Cupcake color from the Makeup Geek palette. And I'm also going to be putting that underneath my eyes. Sorry if it looks like I'm crying. I don't know. Every time I touch my lower lash line, my eyes go nuts. Next, to bring the color blue into play, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Kiko Milano Glamorous Eye Pencil, and it's in the color Mariachi, number 408. And I'm going to be putting that heavily into my waterline. And I'm just going to be running that a little bit lower so that I can smudge it out a little bit. From my other Z palette, this is the color Mermaid from Makeup Geek, and I'm going to be taking that on my E36. And I'm just going to blend out the lower lash line. I'm going to blend out a little bit of that blue with it. So for my inner corner highlight, I really like this color here, and this is called Shimma Shimma. So I'm going to be taking that on a Morphe B19. It's like a very small flat shader brush that I just bought for inner corner highlight, so hopefully I like the way it applies. So let's go ahead and do that. You know what, I'm going to actually wet it to see if it makes a difference. So I'm going to take my MAC Fix Plus and I'm going to spray the brush. Now that the eyes are done, I am going to highlight my brow bone. Sometimes with all the blending, things can get blended away. So I'm going to just take In the Buff one more time from the Boudoir palette and just run it under my brow bone, and same to the other side. So now let's go in with some mascara. I'm going to be taking my Clump Crusher mascara. You guys already know I love this mascara. It's one of my faves. Where's my mirror? And I'm going to just put that on my bottom and my top lashes. Anybody else have a problem when you're putting on liquid eyeliner? It gets all over your lashes, and then look at this crazy mess right now. I hate that. I'm going to be taking my spoolie brush and I'm going to be spraying it with some MAC Fix Plus. You can use whatever spray you have. I just have that one next to me right now, and I'm going to come from the top and comb them out. It literally takes off whatever excess you have that's like clumping up your lashes. And then the mascara is going to be able to run through my lashes the way that it should. Let me fix this little piece right here. So the eyes are finally finished. Alright, I zoomed you guys out a little bit just so that you guys can see what I'm doing. So the eyes are finally finished. I'm going to be just powdering my face a little bit so that it's not as like shiny. I want it to be a little bit more matte. This is the Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. It's just a very natural. So I like to put it underneath there to really brighten everything up. Alright guys, so now, alright, let's work on blush color next. I really want to stick with the pinky colors. So I'm going to use this Bare Minerals. It says it's an all over face color, but for me, I use it as a blush, and it's called Clear Radiance. I am going to try to hold it up so that you guys can see the color. I don't know if the camera is doing it justice or not, but it's a very pink color. Let me see if I can swatch it. But it's swatched right here. It's like a very pretty pinky shiny color. You can actually use it as a blush topper if you don't want to use it as a blush, but for me it's perfectly fine as a blush. So I'm going to be taking my famous Morphe E4, my favorite blush brush, and I just tap off a little bit into the cap, and then I tap my brush in it, kind of swirl it around a little bit, tap off any excess, and then I go in. To me, it just provides like the perfect pinkness to the cheeks, and it's not too much, you know? Alright, so the blush is done. It's very natural looking. I didn't want anything too crazy. So now we're gonna go do some highlights. I don't have a pink-ish highlight, which I would have loved, but I was messing around with this Shimma Shimma color, the same one that I used for my inner corner highlight, and I was thinking maybe I can use it as a highlight, so let's give it a try. So I'm going to be highlighting with my Morphe M501 brush. It's just like a really long, fluffy brush, and I'm just going to dip the side of it into the Shimma Shimma, and then we're going to see what happens. Keep your fingers crossed because nothing has been going right during this tutorial. That's actually really pretty. Pink, but it's not too pink, you know? It definitely picks up any texture that you might have on your face. Obviously, any highlight does, but I feel like this one does a lot because I have some texture on this side and it's definitely picking it up, but I still love highlight, so I'm gonna wear it. Put some on my nose and down the bridge of my nose. Let's put some on my Cupid's bow. Ew. It's definitely very pretty as a highlight, for sure. I think the only thing that's left is my lip color. I'm going to be going in with the NYX. What color is this? This is the color Dolly Pink. It's very Barbie-ish, pinkish color, very light and almost like pastel-y, but I love it underneath liquid lipsticks because it kind of lightens the liquid lipstick a little bit. So, yeah, so let's go in with that. So after you have this on, go ahead and choose your liquid lip of choice. Today I'm going to be using the Alyssa from ColourPop. You guys already know I love this color, so I'm going to see how it looks because I've never tried it with this lip liner underneath it before. Alright, and then take some makeup setting spray. I'm going to be taking my Urban Decay De-Slick makeup setting spray and set your face. Alright guys, so this is the finished makeup look. I guess it was kind of what I was going for. I love how the eyes came out. They're very soft and the blue plays off really nice off of the pink color. So yeah, if you guys like this, give this a thumbs up and let me know what you guys want to see next. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.
Tarte. What is this thing called? There's all my stuff in here. Yeah. In my last video I realized that I didn't set my face like I was supposed to after my foundation. So I made sure I set my face this time. Hopefully it won't be so shiny. Right, I feel like my face is not as bright. There you go. That's why. Well, that is a zoom. That's like hair, face. That's it. If I can find my mirror. There we go. Okay, so nothing comes up on this camera. So I'm getting a little bit more of like a pinky vibe. So hard to tell when you're on camera what everything's going to look like because in your viewfinder, things typically look a little bit off, and then when I'm editing it on the computer, I'm like, oh, that actually looked fine. What was I talking about? So that kind of softens up the edges a little bit. Dunsky. Worst things worse is worst things worse. What? Sometimes I describe looks in my mind and I'm like, I wonder if anybody else knows what I'm talking about. This is so time consuming. Right now I feel like I'm struggling. I'm gonna cry if this doesn't come out right. Not really, but I will be disappointed. Hopefully it works out. Figure out. I don't know. I'm winging it right now. Oh my god, I just looked out my window. There's like birds everywhere outside my window. It's weird. Cheese piece from Boudoir. Here I go with my NYX matte liquid liner. You guys know this is like, I always hold it upside down, sorry. And this is in the color black. Where's my mirror? Oh, found it. I think I should take this concealer off the back of my hand before there's a tragedy and I get it on my shirt. It's one of those days that I'm not so happy. Focus camera, hello. Okay, I'm going to be real with you guys. That eyeliner took over my whole life, so I took it off. And I kept, like, obviously, like, the inner part, but it is what it is. I didn't like the way it looks, so we're going to do round 2 and see if I can get my life together. But it's thick enough that I can kind of blend this out with a little bit. Nope, I lied. Where's my E36? Today's makeup day was very stressful. Hey girl, hey! Alright. My hands are so dirty. I just realized that. Daddy. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you... Oh, I can't talk today.